Welcome to In Your Face. I'm David Moore along with my partners Evan Ross and Jesse Cook. We have some topics today. Our first one is football. Should the writers choose who should be baseball? Should the writers choose who's in the Hall of Fame? Jesse, we'll start with you.
I think they should because most writers, they have unbiased opinions because it's their job just to write about the sport and who did well. If you ask former players or fans, they're going to be biased to some players. Like say you want Barry Bonds to go into the Hall of Fame. You're going to ask, and you want fans' opinions, and say you want him to go, and you're going to go to San Francisco, and you're going to get a lot of Giants fans. So it's biased that way. But writers, they know more than the fans, and again, they're unbiased.
Evan, what do you think?
Well, I think writers should have a say, but I also think that it's important to have everyone's opinion. So, yeah, you should go to a bunch of fans across the country and see what they think. You should go to former players, see what they think. I mean, just for the fact of getting a more interesting pool than just a bunch of people who talk about sports.
Well, former players, they're friends with some of the guys on the ballot. They're definitely going to one of their buddies to go on.
Well, then you don't ask them, you ask other players. There's tons of former players out there.
Okay, our next topic is, since the AL won the All-Star game, will that affect the World Series? Evan, we'll start with you.
Well, it's obviously going to do it here, but honestly, it's just talent pool, who has more people now, and it's also sometimes it's not fair who gets in there, and it really should be a little bit more for fun. I think they're putting too much of an emphasis on this one game that's really supposed to be a celebration of how good you are.
If it's a celebration of how good you are, then why not play your best? If you win the All-Star game, that means you and your league are obviously better. So shouldn't you have home field advantage in the World Series? And plus, basketball, All-Star game, no one's trying to play. Each team scores like 140 points. Hockey, no one scores 10 goals in a game. But in the All-Star game, oh my goodness, I just scored for the 5th time. And then in football, they choose the MVP by the guy when there's only one guy who really cares. And then baseball, then you've got the home run derby. Baseball is the only sport with anything other than the All-Star game to play for. Home run derby, that's fun. Everyone's really trying to win it. And then the All-Star game, when you're playing your best, you're really showcasing your talent. And so that's the World Series, that's showcasing two teams' talent. One is from the AL, one is from the NL. The AL showed more talent. The AL should have home field advantage.
Well, I think that, yes, it's good, but I really don't think that it's a completely fair way to choose the who gets home field advantage. I mean, I don't think you should deteriorate from the fact that they are doing something more than just messing around, but I don't think you should put that much weight on a game, especially when you're putting two players from opposite teams together and hoping they'll mesh well together.
Okay, our final topic today is also about baseball. Can the St. Louis Cardinals win the NL Central? Jesse, what do you think?
Personally, I think they're a great team. I think they're definitely going to make the playoffs, but you've got the Pittsburgh Pirates right behind them. They're sliding in. If they keep playing the way they're doing, they're going to catch up to the Cardinals. If they keep playing the way they're playing, they're going to catch up to the Cardinals, and they're going to make it.
Not to mention the Chicago Cubs. Evan, 30 seconds on the clock.
Well, yeah, I think the NL Central is kind of becoming a super division with a bunch of really good teams. But honestly, the Cardinals, I think, make a few moves during the trade deadline, acquire maybe some pitching to complement Carlos Mencia and all the other pitchers, and then yeah, you'll become a much better team. You already have a bunch of guys, including Jason Hayward, who you got over the offseason. So, yeah, I think the Cardinals are going to be exceptionally well for the rest of the season.
Well, Evan, I just have one final thought. I think right now the Pirates are going to be better, but the Cardinals haven't made any moves yet, so let's wait and see, but I think the Pirates take them down.
That'll wrap us up for In Your Face. This is Evan Ross and Jesse Cook. I'm David Marr, signing off.